Yeah, hello, our dear viewers. My name is Augustine Faizo, Rubongi Secondary School. Talk of the day will be watching movies is a good hobby. But before we proceed, let my dear guests introduce themselves.
So Laura Said is my submission.
My name is Akshay Johnson, and I am from
Nakala Mada is my name,
Yeah, my name is Rubongi SS
Yeah, now back to the food on table. Our topic of the day is watching movies is a good hobby. But before we proceed, let's first hear something from the advantageous side.
Yes, thank you. For my first point, you see that watching movies as a good hobby to help us to improve on our English, which will eventually help us to learn new language and to be able to tackle conundrum questions or conundrum difficult puzzling questions. So thank you.
Thank you, our dear speaker. Thanks for the point. So let's hear from the disadvantageous side.
Thank you for listening. That I'm stating that watching movies is not a good level. It has led to violence and aggression in that watching movies containing graphic violence and aggressive behaviors that have desensitized people in the real world violence and contributing to behaviors that affect the younger generation. Not only that, but it has also led to segmental lifestyles in that most people watching movies for extended periods of time have discouraged physical activities and contributing to better lifestyle, which have negative health problems such as heart attack or problems or else weight gain. So I do end that watching movies is not a good hobby. I rest my guess.
Thank you, Mrs. Marion. Thank you for your point. So, to the advantageous side, is there anyone like having something to say?
I have the advantages of watching movies as the best hobby. Watching movies offers numerous benefits, including relaxation, emotional release, and improved social interactions. For example, it reduces stress, like movies can provide a distraction from daily stress, helping to reduce anxiety and promote relaxation. For example, when one is stressed, you can easily watch your movie, then you remove stress or reduce stress. For example, like maybe when your boyfriend has chatted you, there you can watch your movie and you stay away from stress. Thank you.
Quite awesome, quite awesome. So, if your boyfriend shocks you, if you watch the movie will stop the stress, right? All right, let's hear from Madame Apio.
Yeah, on my side, as an disadvantage, watching movies is not a good hobby because of the following reasons. Firstly, addiction. Movies can be addictive, especially if they offer an escape from real life stresses. Secondly, disruptions. Noise and disruptive behavior from fellow patrons can detract from the movie watching experience. It's that watching movie is not a good thing.
All right, are you people for real? Can I ask you a question? Eh? All right, Mr. Said, which movie have you ever watched?
I watch a lot of movies. I usually like fantasies. So fantasies are very good. They help a lot of like being like another world. Okay? Like you forget about the real world and you just disappear and go to the fantasy world.
All right, now Mr. Said, so you like the fantasy movies, right?
Yeah.
So like, what have you ever learned? Like, what have you learned? Like, and what have you liked from that movie? Like, just tell us like just one thing you've liked from that movie.
So from the movies I watch different movies. So like for example in Avengers, like Papa sometimes like I said, I was like when a superhero uses a power or his abilities, you really feel like you are the one using it. So it is really interesting and makes you feel the movie, and it's as if you are in the movie.
That's awesome. I think maybe that's nice. That's nice. So Mrs. Joyce, which movie have you ever watched?
Never give a woman second chance.
So never give the movie entitled "Never Give a Woman Second Chance." What made you to like that movie, and what did you learn about it?
What made me to like the movie was the woman was cheating on her husband, and what I learned from it, I learned not to cheat my husband. I'm already married.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. So that movie teaches you like to protect your marriage tomorrow, right?
Yes.
All right. So you people of the disadvantages, just tell me any movie you've ever watched.
Your Who Loves Me, I'm Lost in Love, Broken Heart, Brothers, many movies, but I saw most of them let me say they break the hearts. So when I was like that, I felt like never to find a relationship because I saw a movie called I'm Lost in Love. The girl was in love with a certain boy. Now the boy shot that very girl. Now after shooting, the girl had to look for ways of killing that boy, so that they may all lose themselves. The girl wanted to heal her life as well as for the boy. So she bought some poison. She diluted well, made a good solution on Mickey's. Now after, she took for the boy like in a glass. As people are in a relationship, you feel you love her much and so on. So the girl gave the boy that poison. After the boy taking, the boy was admitted to a certain hospital. Now things were not all good, so it ended up in tears in that the boy lost his life. So as I watched like that, I felt like never to find love as well as never to be tempted to give someone poison or...
Wow, so I'm Lost in Love. It's a very horrible movie. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Marion. So let's hear something from Mrs. Apio. Which movie have you ever watched that like made you like to say no of watching movies?
Yeah, I've watched movies like A Magical Love Story, things like Strings of Love, yeah, Sound of Love, Seed of Love, and this made girls, a lot of girls in those movies, to end up crying because they promise them things that can never come.
Thank you, our dear guests. Thank you so much for coming, and our dear viewers, thank you so much. I know out there you have got different comments and different ideas. You'll tell us on which side you belong in the comment section. Thank you so much. We shall be keeping you posted. Thank you so much. May you have a blossom weekend. We love you all. Thank you.